Hey y'all, this your girl Shani Cole, and welcome back to COLEhuStle. Hey co-hustlers. Alright, enough of that. Look here. Um, I had to come on here to do this because y'all know I haven't done tarot in a minute. But I just would like to tell you guys that are unfamiliar that I do tarot. I did do tarot. It's been about 3 months since I have been on the scene. Because I decided that I didn't want to do it anymore because I thought that that was the message that was meant for me. To be perfectly honest with you guys, it's been pulling on my heartstrings ever since I put it down, and I have to come back. I just have to, because there's too much going on in the world that needs a light shone on it. So this right here brought me back, okay? So look. I didn't do any readings on the Takeoff situation. And just because, for one, I'm a huge fan of Takeoff. I was a huge fan of the Migos. And I just didn't want to deal with that because it was already emotional. You know what I'm saying? We lost my fave Migo, Takeoff. And it was just a sensitive topic at the time. So I didn't really want to discuss it. But this right here drove me to do this quick reading because something about this didn't sit well with my spirit, okay? Her name, I wrote it down, is Sydney Leday. Sydney Leday. Apparently she was shot also. She was shot also during the shooting that killed Takeoff. So, for one, why are we just not hearing about this? For two, her story just does not sit well with me, y'all. I could be wrong, but usually when I get a nudge, I'm probably right. Okay, so we just gonna go ahead and quit talking, and we just gonna look at some simple cards. I'm not gonna ask really a whole bunch of questions. I just kind of want to get to the meat and potatoes of the situation. Okay, so let's just shuffle. Let's go ahead and get some shuffling in real quick. I couldn't let the day go by when I did not touch on something. This touched my spirit to make me get back on here, y'all. All right, so spirit, give me the energy around Sydney Leday. Sydney Leday, the young lady that claims to have been shot during the situation that killed rapper Takeoff. Spirit, give me the energy around Sydney Leday. I can tell you right now from what I'm seeing here, she was offered some sort of money. And there are secrets behind what is being told, okay? So I can tell you that right off the rip. There was an exchange. Period. This is for entertainment purposes, okay? We're going to say that. This is for entertainment purposes, and this information is all alleged, okay? It's all alleged. Spirit, give me the energy around Sydney Leday. Sydney Leday. Is she being honest about... This popped out again. I'm going to keep... This is real shit, y'all. This is not a game. Give me the energy around Sydney Leday. Is she being honest about what actually took place? Well, first of all, yeah. Just give me the energy around her and the situation where she was shot in the head. Give me the energy around that situation, that night the Takeoff was killed. Sydney Leday. Give me the energy around her. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this about this situation. Do I feel like she's lying? I don't feel like she's lying about actually being shot. However, the details that she's spitting out, I definitely don't believe her, okay? Number one, the moon card is here, which talks about deception, okay? This talks about things not being laid out in the open. This talks about things being hidden in plain sight. And people looking up at you, trying to figure out what's going on. The moon card is very telling, and it's popped out twice even before I finished or asked a question. So off the rip, this is all an illusion. This is an illusion card. This is all an illusion, guys. Something about his death is just not sitting well with me. I don't believe they are really trying to figure out what happened. I feel like they know what happened, but you know, they just don't want to say nothing. Excuse the background noise, y'all. That's my dad's TV. The Emperor here. Right off the bat, this gives me the energy of Mr. Prince Sr. Okay? And right here, this is Prince Jr. Okay? You see what's in his hand? A pentacle. Money. This is money. This is also opportunistic energy. An opportunity presents itself. I'm going to give you money so that you can say whatever it is that you need to say. You can say everything but this. There is definitely some sort of... This is a frustration energy. This is an energy of something took place. But there are lies around what actually took place. There is fear here with this Temperance card. Fear. Someone talked to her. Talked her out of her actual story. Do I feel like she was shot? Yes. Do I feel like she's explaining things correctly? No. Do I feel like she's intentionally not explaining things correctly? Yes. I feel like she was told what to say and what not to say. I was just watching this live. The details are just not adding up. How is it that you're shot in the head, but you can still communicate? You can still do this, that, and the third, but you were in a coma for a week. Most people I know that have been shot in the head, they're not talking. They're not even conscious. Especially you talking about the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let me know if it makes sense to y'all, but people shot in the back of the head ain't talking. 9 times out of 10, they're unconscious, bleeding, and somebody has to pick them up and take them to where they need to go. Then you say you drove. She was offered a settlement so that she would say whatever it is that they wanted her to say, except the truth. I'm going to keep saying this because money is popping up in her reading like crazy. There was a detour in her story. There's a detour. Things took a turn for the worse. And she is being guided on what to say. This is an instructor. This is somebody that's wise. This is somebody that is usually very knowledgeable of the situation. And I can bet you money. If she doesn't, she probably is well aware of who the shooter was. I can tell you that. If she was that conscious enough to remember all of that, she knows who the shooter was. She definitely knows who the shooter was. So there's a lot of pentacles in her reading. And I can assure you that she was paid off to say whatever it is that they wanted her to say, you guys. So I'm going to just leave the reading like that. But if you guys would want a more detailed reading, if you have any questions that you want me to answer about her, about Takeoff situation, any reading that you would like for me to do, you guys, please make sure that you comment down below readings that you would like to see. And please just let me know if you have any questions. Whatever questions you have, leave them down below. I'm just going to leave it at that. But something ain't right in the sauce about this story. Remember, this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe so that you can get more of these videos. Please like it so that more people can see it. And so that I will keep posting this type of content if you guys like it. Okay? All right. I will talk to you guys in the next video.